Hey, welcome to my totally legit K-pop news show. My name is Angelina, and I'm back again. This is basically our little time on Sundays where we talk about all of the K-pop news from throughout the week. And today we are going to be discussing Hyunjin's sudden appearance in Stray Kids content and JYP's announcement of his official return, the ongoing feud between Blackpink fans and BTS fans, which will explain why Blackpink disband was trending on Twitter, Aespa seemingly under fire for their office/secretary outfits, and so much more. So if you're interested in all of these subjects, maybe one or two of these subjects, then please feel free to skip through this video as it is separated into super fancy segments. Yes, I know. Let's address this new mic. I don't know how I feel. I need to buy like a pop filter because these plosive sounds are driving me fucking nuts. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. I am so close to reaching 170,000 subscribers, which is actually going down. So I need like about 10 of you to subscribe to get me back to 171K so the cool kids don't make fun of me. Also, subscribe to my second channel. I have channel memberships and my Patreon and Instagram, and everything will be linked in the comments down in the description box. But let us start with some news that will surely be the most exciting for stays, and that is the fact that Hyunjin appeared on Stray Kids' newest music video. On June 25th, Stray Kids released their music video for O, or as it's written, and fans were very quick to notice that Hyunjin could be seen in said music video. For further context, Hyunjin was on hiatus after some school bullying accusations and had been previously cut out of brand deals and promotional material. He was even basically cut out of Kingdom as he appeared in the first episode and then was absent for the rest of the show. And since his announced hiatus, a lot of fans have been very curious as to where he has been, what he has been up to, when he would eventually return, or if he would even return. And fans are very diligent with their curiosity. I mean, JYP could have committed murder, and I swear the only comments you would see under his Instagram post, like the man himself, would be, "Where's Hyunjin?" And since appearing in this music video, JYP has released an official statement in regards to Hyunjin making a comeback. During his break from activities, Hyunjin has reflected on himself while donating and participating in volunteer work, basically saying that starting from the month of July, he will be returning to activities with Stray Kids. And he plans to show an even more upstanding attitude and mature mindset during his promotions. So this is news that fans have obviously been waiting for months. So with that, let us move on. So we're going to bring back this little segment that I like to call Whack-Ass Things I Found on Stan Twitter. And what I found on Stan Twitter is, the usual fan wars. So some of you guys might have noticed some peculiar hashtags trending recently, notably hashtag Blackpink disband, as well as hashtag Blinks apologize to BTS. Now, as far as we know, Blackpink is definitely not disbanding, lest they pull an actual 21 on us. But it seems there is another fan war going on between BTS fans, ARMYs, and Blackpink fans, Blinks, or Blunks, as a lot of Blinks would rather than being called, because a lot of Blinks are saying like, this has nothing to do with us. This is just like a small minority of the fandom. It does not represent all of us. Which brings up an interesting question we'll talk about later on. But according to a lot of BTS fans, Blinks, or rather Blunks, are taking their disdain for BTS a little bit too far. Maybe a lot too far, with inappropriate comments or just straight up hateful comments. This seems to come from an audio recording of certain people in a group saying homophobic and otherwise terrible things about BTS. But again, there are Blinks who are saying, this isn't us, these are Blonks, this is not us. So we see, of course, a lot of people defending BTS and hence the hashtags Blackpink disband trending on Twitter. We also see a lot of people wanting to boycott Blackpink because of their fandom, some people unsubscribing from their YouTube channel, some people refusing to listen to their music, and so on. I even saw a TikTok that literally sent me over the edge because this level of logic, I mean, it's very logical, I'm not gonna lie, but like this level of the TikTok said, if you want to boycott Blackpink, you actually can't buy any BTS albums because who do you think distributes BTS albums? None other than YG+. I mean, like, it does work like that, but I didn't think fans would go there. But it does really bring up the question of whether or not a fandom can really affect the way you view a group. I've personally talked about this in videos before, how a negative experience with the fandom has led to me not liking the group, being pushed away from the group, or just needing to distance myself from the group itself. Because sometimes you can love someone's music, you can love the group's personality, but your experience within the fandom is just so unpleasant that you end up inevitably viewing the group in that light, that same light that you view the fandom in. And I've definitely seen this discourse quite a bit, not just in this particular instance, because any fandom has the capability of having toxic people overpower. The more people you have in the fandom, the more the toxic people are the loudest. And I've had bad experiences with everyone. So I wanted to know your thoughts, because there are definitely some people who agree that the fandom definitely affects how you view the group. However, there are some people who think it's odd and unfair that you would dislike a group or unstan a group simply because you had a bad experience with people within the fandom. So I would love to know where you stand on that, so let me know in the comments down below. Let's move on to a story that seems quite familiar, and that is Aespa seemingly under fire for their office/secretary/company outfits in their special performance of Next Level. And I say seemingly because it seems that it was a discussion on some Korean forums that was then translated and then spread to international fans. So now international fans are mad, but I don't think this was really a huge discussion to begin with. So for some backstory, in light of reaching 100 million views on their music video for Next Level, Aespa released a dance practice for the song. And it was titled Company Version, so they're seen wearing more professional attire, shall we say. We see variations of dress shirts, like a cropped white button-up, and a tie for both Karina and Giselle, a cropped blazer with cutouts in the back for Winter, and a basic blazer for Ningning, with all of them wearing heels and a company name tag. From there, it seems there was a few articles kind of saying that there was a debate on whether or not these outfits were sexualizing office professions. Basically wondering if it's comparable to kind of a sexualized nurse outfit or a sexualized military outfit. Because I don't know if you guys remember, we did see this issue being brought up for Jennie in Lovesick Girls while she was dressed as a nurse. And she had even received so much backlash to the point where YG Entertainment had completely cut out the scene. A lot of people saying that this portrayal of nurses was inappropriate given how nurses are already being treated within their fields. So it seems some people were bringing this up for office workers as well, though no official office workers association have really brought up any issues against this. But the basic question was, do these outfits with crop tops sexualize office workers as it would with any other profession where crop tops are not the norm? With that being the main argument for Jennie's outfit, as nurses don't wear dresses. While on the other hand, we had other people saying that office work isn't really a specific field in and of itself, so it doesn't really count. So this is kind of the discussion seen on some Korean forums. However, once this was translated and brought to an international audience, international fans were obviously quite upset about this, especially after Jennie's whole incident, with people saying, absolutely not, that is not the case, they're not sexualizing anyone, and to think that a crop top is inherently sexual is a very personal issue and not reflective of the members. But it was interesting that someone brought up the point that office work is not clearly defined, right? And I think that's definitely true, because you could work at an office and be a fashion designer, and that high neck with back cutouts would totally make sense. Not that I think anyone should be policed about what they wear at work, but it is unfortunately a reality. What is and what isn't professional attire is very much set in backwards type thinking, and I don't agree with it, but among other things, there's kind of this narrative of, when we said we wanted Aespa and Blackpink crumbs, we didn't mean this. But as usual, I would love to know what you think. It's obviously a very different situation. For the Jennie situation, I went into it thinking one thing, and then I came out of it thinking a different thing. So as usual, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And with that, we are going to end off with some Kpop shenanigans, which is basically fun little things that have happened in Kpop this week. Blackpink are coming out with a movie for their 5th anniversary. They keep teasing 4+1, the 4 being the 4 members, the +1 being Blinks, and the 4+1 making 5 for their 5th anniversary. ATEEZ are releasing a Japanese single called Dreamers on July 28th, which will be the theme song for an animated series called Digimon. Minzy from 21 is also having a comeback with a song called Te Amo, which I kept reading as Timo. There was no separation, so I'm like, what the fuck does Timo mean? But on to our K-pop meme review. I have so much saved up for you guys. Let's start with TikTok because I've been living my life on here.
If you hit me with my baby in the car, I'll whoop your ass till the cops come. I hope something good happens to you today.
This got me so much because like they totally glossed over the fact that there's an EXO sticker on this car. Just me? The crime of this TikTok is being too short. This is me, but with my mother, the twice auntie.
Reason why I don't want little kids next to me at a BTS
Be quiet, I need to hear him. Me repeatedly stepping on a bug I killed even though it's already dead. Yes. Love it. We have to. Beautiful. Yes! I don't think I have everyone, but close enough. But yeah, that is basically it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna figure out the microphone situation. I'm not like the biggest fan of it right now, but Blackpink, it's too much. So I need to buy another filter. There's 2 filters on this mic right now. I need to buy another one. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. You can also join my channel members or my Patreon to support me in a different way. These are the lovely individuals who help support me in a different way on a monthly basis. Thank you so much for everything that you do. As for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!